Good evening, my fellow Exorcists, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight, the United States Avengers, or at least this time, me, will be reviewing Marvel's What If, Episode 5, What If Zombies? When the Avengers are infected by a zombie plague, surviving heroes search for a cure. Now, we said the last episode was dark. This one was a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fun to watch. I mean, who doesn't like zombies? Yeah, these are really cool zombies. I mean, watching Captain America, Iron Man, and many of the other Avengers able to use their powers and actually think compared to most zombies is actually really cool. Especially just watching how they take down our remaining heroes with their powers. And it does have some fun little moments, like when Bucky catches the shield, which is very similar to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, where Bucky catches the shield during that movie and then throws it back at Captain America. That happens here too. So I found it also interesting that they decide to place this story right after Thor Ragnarok and right during the first couple of moments of Infinity War, where we see Hulk being blasted away from the Asgardian ship down to Earth, and Unlike Infinity War, he's alone in the Sanctum Sanctorum. So that's our first difference. And it does play out almost like Infinity War for the first couple of minutes, until we meet the zombies and it turns into a whole big horror movie. This episode was really good, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us were waiting for it to happen. I also have to say, and this is a huge spoiler, Rawr! Zombie Thanos. I'm making that my new catchphrase because I do love the look of Zombie Thanos. It's just really cool, and I can't wait for a part 2 so we can see what Thanos ends up doing with the Infinity Gauntlet, and how he ends up getting the Mind Stone from the remaining Avengers. I mean, technically Peter Parker isn't an Avenger in this, because that doesn't happen until Iron Man officially makes him an honorary Avenger during Infinity War, but yeah, I mean, technically they are Avengers since it's T'Challa, Spider-Man, and Scott Lang's head. Yeah, Scott Lang is nothing but a head now, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, and the Doctor Strange cape, who, similar to the last episode, is literally this show's MVP, because, I mean, he tried stopping Doctor Strange Supreme in the last episode, and now he's both protecting Spider-Man during the battle, which I've seen Funko Pops where they literally call him, when Spider-Man's wearing the cape, he's Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. I also like how Hope sacrifices herself just to get everyone over to the military base. It was really cool, and it's I mean, it does end up becoming a burden at the end, where she almost disables the Quinjet, which I don't know if it's the same Quinjet from Captain Marvel, but it is a nice Easter egg. I also feel bad for Bucky just getting launched when he's trying to save everyone. It's like, you tried, buddy, but I mean, to my mind, everyone says he might have just gotten launched into the horde of zombies. I think it was more like he got launched into space, which is kind of a worse fate than death. I mean, Actually, no, I'm wrong. I'd prefer to be launched into space and die up there than to be forced to be a mindless zombie for the rest of my life. So hopefully they find a cure in part 2, and took me a while to notice, or a rewatch to notice, the hand-to-hand combat between Hulk and Wanda, or Scarlet Witch, which was really cool. Seeing magic go against a really powerful brute. I also found it very sad that Vision had to be the one character in this movie that every zombie movie has, the one that refuses to kill their loved ones, so they end up either getting infected or becoming the problem. I really can't wait to see what happens with Zombie Thanos. Rawr! Yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot from me from now on. Sorry. I also kind of think it was also kind of a mix of the Train to Busan, or because it's zombies on a train, technically, and the giant horde outside the train, which is also kind of reminiscent of Resident Evil with the giant horde in Las Vegas. But yeah, this takes a lot of zombie elements, and I'm glad we got to see the Avengers as zombies. I mean, it's really cool seeing your favorite hero as this gruesome monster that could destroy the entire world or just continue the zombie apocalypse, despite how powerful they are. It's also interesting how we get our first mention, technically, of Uncle Ben in this series. I mean, Spider-Man or Peter Parker has not mentioned him ever in this series, and the closest we've gotten up until this episode was his initials on the suitcase that Spider-Man uses during Far From Home. That's what I'm thinking of. So it's really cool to get a confirmation that Uncle Ben is dead in this universe, and that he does exist. But yeah, this was a really good episode. It's fun seeing Avengers as zombies. This new team fighting against him. I mean, we get to see Agent Carter fighting with Bucky and Spider-Man and T'Challa, technically, during one part. Bruce Banner / the Hulk. There's a lot of callbacks to Infinity War in this. Yeah, this just was a really good episode, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I do remember reading that the next episode is actually what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark from being blown up by his own Stark Tech missile. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Hopefully Chris and Jesus will be back next week. Hopefully we'll have the puppets by then. So yeah, have a great night. And wait, no, I'm forgetting something. The rating. I'm definitely giving this episode an A+ for just being such a good zombie episode, and giving us what we needed after such a dark episode with Doctor Strange last week. But yeah, keep up the great work, and just keep making great episodes like these and the Doctor Strange one, because whoever's in charge of the What If series, you're doing a really good job. Keep up the great work. But yeah, have a great night, and Avengers signing off.